Let's make homemade pasta sauce for the gnocchi I made in my last video. The recipe calls for olive oil and basil, and I had previously frozen the basil from my garden, so I'm going to pull 3 of the cubes out of the freezer and pop those in the pan. The pan is over low heat, and then I'm going to add about a teaspoon or so of red pepper flakes, put as much or as little as you like, some oregano. I'm using 2 whole cloves of garlic, but again, use as much as you like or don't like, a pinch of salt, and a can of whole tomatoes. Make sure there's nothing added to the tomatoes, no flavorings, garlic, anything of that. You just want the tomatoes. And then I'm going to start breaking down the tomatoes. They are cold, so they're a little bit tougher to break down. As they warm, they're easier to break apart. So I'm going to use a potato masher. And then once they start to heat through, I'm going to use an immersion blender. We don't like big chunks of tomatoes, so, but again, you do what your family likes. The sauce will thicken and start to reduce, and while that's happening, I was boiling a pot of water to cook the gnocchi, and you just boil them until they float in salted water. And once the gnocchi are done, I'm going to pop them into the sauce and stir them around. Everything is cooked, so we're not cooking them. You're just letting them sort of get to know one another. And then after I have all the gnocchi out of the pan, I'm going to stir it around in the sauce for a few moments. And I wish you could smell this. It smells heavenly. And then I'm going to scoop some into a bowl so that I can try this deliciousness. And then I'm going to put some Parmesan cheese on the top and give it a moment to cool down, but not too long because I can't wait, and give it a taste. It's delicious. And now you have homemade gnocchi and homemade sauce, and it's a quick, simple meal. And enjoy!